I feel something close. What is lurking here?
Time to work, Banisher. This quick mist is different.
How so?
Like it's fortified for protection.
Can I tell my arse from my elbow?
There is nothing for you here.
My name is Antea Duarte. This is my partner, Red McWraith. We are Banishers. We can help.
You haunt him.
I haunt him.
You should not be here.
May I ask your name?
I'm Elizabeth. Banishers, you said?
Yes. We deal in hauntings. Hauntings like yours.
You should go.
You shouldn't be here. What binds you? What's keeping you here?
What binds you? What keeps you? Stay away from my sister. Stay away from Mary Claire. Be gone. You have no business here.
Run, Red!
I feel with chaos deeply.
I think so too. There's no malice here.
Perhaps something around this cove will tell us about this Mary Claire. Weird. She seems hostile, but also tries to guide us towards something.
Already able to control wisps. Her ghost grows strong fast.
I sense a fragment of the past. Toki mi indrasta, skal nam falas.
You could have stayed home to write. How's your leg?
Still crippled. Besides, I needed air, and I like it here.
I know you like it here.
Elizabeth! Are you all right?
Yes. Wait. No. My necklace is gone.
The real lady must be Mary Claire.
Mary Claire is hobbled. Her sister must have done the chores.
Both seem to enjoy the arrangement. They work well together. Sense the ripple of a past conversation.
Not a word, not a yearning, and yet the leaves of every tree whisper thy name away.
You used to write me poems.
If I remembered it, I'd not admit to it.
Oh, come on. It was not that bad. Something has me. Wards. Red, I can't manifest anymore. I can't help you. I'm at your side again. I love doing that. Can I join in too?
Is it just me, or?
I felt it too.
Traces of a ghost's memory resonate here.
She is the leaf brightening upon the breeze.
How did it go? The light in your eyes.
The warmth in thy eyes.
You do remember.
I feel an echo ringing, like a hum.
The dainty sparkle of Helios's lamp shining through the space of each quivering branch.
Fleeing island and an unwanted marriage. They risked much. It was a brave thing to do. It was so romantic. Go on, say it.
The warmth in thy eyes, in the dark of the night. The sparkle in thy voice. In the depth.
Echoing chorus across the sea, there's a storm when you sleep. Our joined souls usher in the unspoken.
Moira Tynan. Have we heard that name before?
We have now, and we found our tie.
There is nothing for you here.
Who is Moira Tynan?
No. Please, leave it alone. Leave it be.
Spectral remains. Proof of a spirit's passage. There's another trail. This way. Something moved through here. I can figure out where the stains go next.
I'm as blind as a bat here.
Not if you look through my eyes.
Love poems, fortified quick mist. She's a fiercely protective ghost.
That gives her power. We should take care.
Begone, who trespass here. Leave us be.
I'm afraid we can't do that.
If a sliver of kindness yet remains in your hearts, please leave.
What happened? How did you die?
We are all mortal. I knew it, but strangely I thought myself exempt. A bad cut, badness in the blood. I rotted from within, and that was that.
You care for your sister. Tis clear you've no wish to harm her.
Do you?
No, but I will if I have to.
Leave us be. Leave Mary Claire alone. You have no business here.
She's strong and defensive. The sister, Mary Claire, should be nearby. Look for a house.
Remember the wicked will I felt earlier? The same spell is upon this.
We should find that ritual Seeker told us about. I've kept her notes about the hut location. ghostly voices stain this place.
I see the apron you wore to the river. From across the meadow, the blossoms and leaves. I see its wings rise like sails in the harbour. From across the meadow, or so I believe.
Do you recognize the verse?
No.
I see the apron you wore to the river. From across the meadow, the blossoms and leaves. I see its wings rise like sails in the harbour. From across the meadow, or so I believe.
Do you recognize the verse?
No.
I see the apron you wore to the river. From across the meadow, the blossoms and leaves. I see its wings rise like sails in the harbour. From across the meadow, or so I believe.
Do you recognize the verse?
No. But I see spectral stains enveloping the building and blocking the door. How did the poem go again?
I don't think the poem referred to this.
Maybe something around here refers to what's in the verses.
I see all the milk you sifted this morning. From across the meadow, the blossoms and leaves. I see all its freckles sprayed onto your clogs. From across the meadow, or so I believe.
Traces of a ghost's memory resonate here.
I see its freckles sprayed onto... There are clogs here somewhere.
Words from the past linger here.
This wasn't part of the verse.
Voices from the dead ripple here. I sense the fragment of a ghost's voice.
I see the curds that you plucked from the way, from across the meadow, the blossoms and leaves. I see the colander resting in the hay, from across the meadow, or so I believe.
Ghostly voices stay in this place.
I see the cheese you stir for me and my sins, from across the meadow, the blossoms and leaves. Oh, please do gift me this mouthful of mercy, so the mournful morrow cleaves.
The thread is gone.
By the hearth, the bed is made, the goose is cooked, the bread is baked.
Something's nearby.
Where is it?
This letter says Elizabeth's sister Mary Clare got married. In Ireland.
But they're here in New Eden. Wait. Of course. This isn't Mary Clare.
Moira Tynan was betrothed to some fella. Moira fled with Elizabeth to avoid the marriage.
Mary Clare isn't Elizabeth's sister. It's a pretense to allow them to be together. We know Mary Clare is not who she claims to be. We know you're not sisters.
Enough. Leave her alone now. She doesn't deserve any trouble. Leave us be.
They were in love. Their love binds them together yet. I hear it happens.
Let's go have a wee chat with them.
A ghost in love is a force to be reckoned with.
I believe you. Oh, there. Moira. Elizabeth. I wish to help you. Will you talk to me?
Be off with you, Scotsman.
Moira. I only wish to talk.
You shouldn't be here.
Nor should you, Elizabeth.
You're haunted.
Antea Duarte, pleased to meet you.
You've been here this whole time.
We have more in common than you might think.
We clearly mean the world to each other. How can we help?
Stay away from her.
This cannot last. You must know it.
Why? Why would you say such a thing? What do you want?
You have loved each other. A love so great not even death could tear it from you. But Elizabeth, you must realize that you are feeding on Moira's life to continue your own flicker of existence.
And what of you? Does the same truth not hold? Are you not hurting him by staying?
We find other ways for Antea to feed. Banishers, remember?
Show me how. That's your choice and I want the same.
It's not that simple. Us being Banishers is the only reason why Antea can be fed.
And it has its limits. Her love is a death sentence. She is killing you. You will both wither.
Life without her. Can't stand the thought of it.
I know the feeling.
I can't do without her, not here, not anywhere.
People here, well, let's say they lack understanding. How did you keep up the charade? Where did you find the courage?
Spite. We know what they did to the schoolmistress. We know what they do to free women. We took our place amongst them and acted as if we were them. Harshness was the facade behind which we could live.
A false face to the world so we could wear the truth at home. Pretending to the outside world is one thing, but you can't pretend to yourself.
There's a haunting here. We're ready to bring it to a close. Moira Tynan, I believe you'd do anything to bring your beloved back.
You're right. I would.
Well, here's the thing. I'd do the same for mine.
Wait. You can't. You can't mean to. Don't touch her.
I'm sorry.
Moira! I'll get you. I'll get you both.
Filth we must endure that our loved ones be sheltered. Oh, shame. Oh, woe.
Are you all right?
She was doomed anyway. I'm fine. I need to stop at some point. Here would be all right.
Squire Paris's stall. There's a strong spectral presence.
Shall we?
We're closed.
Red McCraith, ma'am, at your service.
Ah, he who killed the beast. Well done.
Thank you. What's your name?
You may call me Jane.
Where's the older gentleman I met before?
He died. I was out hunting, and when I came back, his spirit had gone. It was wrong to leave him to die alone.
His ghost now haunts you. But you know that, right?
Leave his spirit alone, Banisher.
It's no small thing to be haunted.
It's no small thing to be dead. The Squire has always protected me. That's more than I can say for most people. Now I'll do the same for him.
Dear Jane, too kind.
Squire Paris, sorry to see you this way.
Not as sorry as I am.
I'm a banisher, you know. I could help you, both of you. That's what I do.
I don't know. This is new to me. Jane stands by me, though I'm dead. Oh, remarkable woman.
You've only ever stood by me. Now, Banisher, we have work to do, as I'm sure do you, elsewhere.
You there? A word, if I may. We must talk.
I think he means you.
Wonderful. Go on then.
Another ghost. I'm guessing from your rigging that, like Mr. McWraith here, you're a banisher.
Antea Duarte. Yes, I'm a banisher. Red can see you, by the way.
He can? Oh, interesting. Being dead, it seems, comes with a whole new set of rules, and I do not wish to learn them. As I'm sure you're aware, someone, somewhere, has made a mistake. Several mistakes, in fact.
Oh, aye.
Yes, I'm not supposed to be dead, and even if I were, I shouldn't be here talking to you. I seem to be haunting Jane. I'd like to implore you to do whatever it is you do and send me on my way.
Do you have any unfinished business that could be keeping you here?
Business was my trade. Trade was my business, but I'm not here because of unsold stock. I must be here for Jane. She was my bodyguard. The contract was informal, but we obeyed it to the letter. For my part, for years I helped to track a group of mercenaries known as the Hummingbirds.
Go on.
I'd rather not. Jane's proudly Pennacook, and the story is her own. She'd tell it to you before she tells your man. She doesn't much trust white men.
I'm shocked. Keep talking.
Before we left New Eden Town, Jane had a secret. She was working on a map. I suspect she was up to something dangerous.
Unfinished business. I'd like to see that map.
If you look behind me, you'll find her quarters. Be discreet. I've betrayed her trust enough.
Jane doesn't trust her boss.
We should poke through the Squire's books.
She's very defensive about that particular patch of forest.
Like you with the blanket when the night is cold. How do you rebuild a life after such horror?
By taking revenge, it would seem.
I wonder about the epidemic. Was it a local disease or something else?
We're not opening that without a key.
Shouldn't be hard to find.
No keys here. I thought I saw something shiny.
I wouldn't have kept a key here.
You probably would. There. The Squire's archives.
Paris had traded with the Pennacook, Jane's people.
Maybe he thought he'd make a profit on her. He's the type.
Don't be so cynical. That's my job.
Squire Paris bought Jane's freedom, then hired her as his bodyguard.
That was generous of him. This contract is the ghost tie. Right. We should talk to the Squire.
Yes?
Hummingbird mercenaries massacred Jane's people. She likely seeks revenge.
Ah, right.
You don't seem surprised.
Why do you think we came to a backwater like New Eden? She knew the hummingbirds had been here.
I wonder if it's this that's keeping you here.
Yes, of course. It must be. Right. That's sad. Can I go now?
Jane wants revenge on the mercenaries who killed her people. Maybe that's why you're still here. Give us something to work with, Paris.
Jane had a cache of weapons in the wood. The fiery grove, as she described it. I presume it to mean that the trees there are autumn red.
Arms in the woods. Red leaf trees. Noted.
We'll take our leave, Squire Paris.
I'll set up shop by my graveside. You'll find me there.
Let's find this fiery grove. She means to kill the hummingbirds.
Hell of a mission for one person alone.
Sincere's attitude is definitely strange, and not only for his constant whining. Standing by. I'm right here, you know. That rock. A letter from the dead, perhaps.
What the? Oh, ho there! Would you happen to know why the bridge is up? Sir? Oh!
Could people not stop murdering each other for one bloody minute?
And put us out of work?
I'd almost welcome the change at this point.
Come on. The body would have floated downstream. Ask for help if you need it.
Must have belonged to the victim. target practice.
Like you need it. Jane's fiery grove. Let's search around. By the current, the body likely came ashore somewhere around here. Spectre heading for that corpse. Hogging all the fun. I have another in sight. Oh, they do look annoyed. Ready and waiting. I shouldn't stay in there.
Stay put.
Don't let it crush you. Red.
Bastard!
This must be Jane's watchtower. They never learn, do they? gonna shoot.
Have some of that.
You're wasting your time on this one.
This one's protected. Have some of this. Beat it!
Peaceful. No wonder she kept it to herself.
A haven where one can mourn and scheme. Well, I want to.
One day you shall have it, and we can scheme in it together. She's an artist. That makes her doubly dangerous.
She suffers alone. Reminds me of me upon a time.
She glories in the killing. You are not the same.
And here's the cash. There's enough powder and shot here to bring down an elephant.
Or a flock of hummingbirds, perhaps.
Jane tracked the mercenaries to the swamps. Jane means to kill them all.
With the help of Squire Sincere Paris.
More Spectre mess for us to clean up. Let's go do a little scouting.
not hard enough.
Wee Highland kiss for you. You're done. Away with you!
Look out! Don't just stand there. Move!
Get lost, won't you?
Standing by. Call on me. Can I join in too?
What?